Ladies and gentlemen, this is the most terrifying thing I've ever witnessed. Wait a minute. Someone's calling someone or something. I can see turning out of that black hole two luminous discs. The eyes, it might be a face, might be almost but heavens, something wriggling out of the shadow like a gray snake. Now it's another one and another one and another one. They look like tentacles to me. Oh, yeah, I can see the thing's body. Now it's large as a bear. It glistens like wet leather, but that face, ladies and gentlemen, it's indescribable. I can hardly force myself to keep looking at it.
We are bringing you an eyewitness account of what's happening on the Wilmuth Farm, Grover's Mill, New Jersey.
At least 40 people, including 6 state troopers, lie dead in a field east of the village of Grover's Mill. Their bodies burned and distorted beyond all possible recognition.
That was an outstanding target, all right? We bombed first of all, and we could see the people running everywhere. It was fantastic. It's very, very seldom that we see Victor Charlie run like that. When they do, we know we got him. If we can keep him on the runway, we know we're going to really hose him down.
Situation arising from the reported presence of certain individuals of unidentified nature is now under complete control. The cylindrical object, which lies in a pit directly below our position, surrounded on all sides by 8 battalions of infantry, without heavy field pieces, but adequately armed with rifles and machine guns. All cause for alarm, if such cause ever existed, is now entirely unjustified.
I've got 4 20-millimeter cannons you can see out here, and we really hosed them down. By Joe, that's great fun. I really like to do that.
The battle which took place tonight at Grover Mills has ended in one of the most startling defeats ever suffered by an army in modern times.
Realizing this vision will be difficult, but it is achievable. Our military commanders believe we can succeed. Our diplomats believe we can succeed. And for the safety of future generations of Americans, we must succeed.
7,000 men armed with rifles and machine guns pitted against a single fighting machine of the invaders from Mars. 120 known survivors. The rest strewn over the battle area from Grover's Mill to Plainsboro, crushed and trampled to death under the metal feet of the monster, or burned to cinders by its heat ray.
You lined up people? You were one of the people who was mowing down big groups of people?
A group of about 10. We just round them up, put them in a circle, and put me, a couple of more guys, and just put the M16 on automatic. Just mowed them down. Just killed them.
December 7th, 1941, a date which will live in infamy.
8 Army bombers in engagement with enemy tripod machines over Jersey Flats.
They used chemical weapons against women and children and killed at least 100,000 people in a systematic plan to destroy rural life across a huge swathe of Kurdistan.
Warning, warning. Poisonous black smoke pouring in from Jersey marshes. Reaches South Street. Gas masks useless.
Now put your books down and get your gas masks out. Quietly. And take them carefully out of their boxes. Well, I want you to put them on, and let's see if everyone can get it right this time.
Shall be the policy of this nation to regard any nuclear missile launched from Cuba against any nation in the Western Hemisphere as an attack by the Soviet Union on the United States, requiring a full retaliatory response upon the Soviet Union.
Unser deutsches Volk Sieg heil! Sieg heil! Sieg heil!
But if we fail, then the whole world, including the United States, including all that we have known and cared for, will sink into the abyss of a new dark age.
Citizens of the nation, I shall not try to conceal the gravity of the situation that confronts the country, nor the concern of your government in protecting the lives and property of its people.
Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil, for you are with me. This is a day when all Americans from every walk of life unite in our resolve for justice and peace.
We may confront this destructive adversary with a nation united, courageous, and consecrated to the preservation of human supremacy on this earth.
The British Empire and its Commonwealth lost for 1,000 years. Men will still say this was their finest hour.